I personally don't feel that you need to go to university to succeed. I never went to university. I won't necessarily say that I'm mad successful. But in terms of actually getting work experience, I didn't need to go through the route of university to get those things.
I think in a lot of circumstances it does help. University has an amazing network, or has the potential to give you an amazing network. Do you feel like university prepared you for real life?
It did. You need to know how to look after money. You know, it's the first time when you're getting a lot of money and you have to look after it in terms of paying your rent, getting food, buying books. Some people want to buy Gucci belts, but hey, you know.
Yeah, fair enough, money-wise and contacts and all that kind of stuff, networking, I guess so. But when it comes down to your skill set, I don't know if that necessarily... I reckon if you was to graft it out for the 3 years that you would have been in university, you actually end up with more experience. A week feels like a year to you, so you're hungry, you're always pushing out for the next thing.
No shade, but just out of curiosity, have you ever lived outside of your family home?
Not for a long period of time.
For some people, university is the first time they leave their family home, and it's the first time they're actually pushed out of their comfort zone and forced to either sink or swim.
With a lot of what you guys have been saying in terms of university, it's been more of the life skills, isn't it? So it hasn't necessarily perfected the craft in which you paid so much money to study for.
I think it kind of does a little bit, because them struggles you have, the social struggles you have, when you then start working, you be like, this is what it was all for.
Yeah, no, I grew up in a very typical African household, so it was one of those ones. I didn't even used to tell my mum when results were coming out. I didn't tell my mum when results were coming out, because I'd have to wait, because I know she'd follow me to school and try to open the envelope for me. Her version of education is, because I didn't go the full distance, I need you to. And I think that's the mentality of a lot of African parents.
Doctor for me.
Exactly.
For someone like myself, I studied drama performing arts. I left university and I was like, I didn't enjoy this. This is not what I want to do. I started pursuing comedy. Do you see what I'm saying? I would pay $9,000 for drama school. If someone says I want to be a comedian, I'd say don't go to university, you're wasting your money.
I always say if you're a doctor, don't be a freelance doctor in my life.
100%.
Do not be a freelance doctor.
You can't be a doctor on a BTEC.
Do you know what I mean? Do not do it.
So.
No, obviously, yeah, that's kind of peak. That's kind of peak. But anyway, but when it comes down to the arts, it's always just come with the goods.
There's some places which are still giving the creatives the right training. Sometimes universities are for people, you know, if you're saying, I really like doing graphic design, I don't really know how to do it, but I really like it. University is for you. If you know how to do graphic design and you're very confident in it, do it. Go your own path. Yeah. Don't pay $9,000 because you're already set to go.
The benefit of university is the fact that you go there and you are meeting people, but you have to make sure you are taking in all resources that are there at that moment in time. If you're going to spend that much money and that much time as well in one place, rinse it out.
Are people going to university for a trend? I think yes. Because, you know, if your friend's doing something, some people follow their friends. Oh, my days, you're doing media. I'm going to do media team. No, it's going to get more. I think it's a good trend, though, man. Rather than people being like, no, I'm going to be on the roads, bruv. What about this road life thing?
I think...
One of them? Two of them?
No.
You go and dance with it.
My freshers was legit, like, what you think it is in every bad sense.
I don't go partying at all. So, like... That's not my vibe, especially during that time when all of my friends were going to university. When they was explaining their reasons, the undertone was partying, innit? I'm like, I ain't gonna spend that much money to go partying, especially if I don't party.
I think with the new budget and having the maintenance grant turned into another loan, I think it's probably one of the most selfish, ridiculous things any government can do to already disadvantaged people.
I see it as a government cashing in on something they know they can make money with. They obviously know that everyone is going to university, and it's them seeing the system being like, right, like everyone's getting this, let's just turn this into another loan.
So with university fees at an all-time high...
Is it still worth going?
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe to Live Magazine. Dunno the dunno. Yeah.